Okay, got a call right there in the middle of the screen. All right, people, how we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Burke. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. We're outside at around 6 o'clock checking out our new advanced ambient light projection invisible technology. This is Invisible Phoenix. So this is a screen that can be coded and transfer an image from front to rear. Now, as you can see, the image is coming up quite nicely. We are outside at around, Alexa, what time is it? At 6:39 p.m. So we had this technology outside from 9 o'clock in the morning all the way until 6 o'clock right now. So I decided to do a separate demonstration on this because the other demonstration is more about testing the new surface. This one we're going to talk about the screen here. So as you can see how fantastic the image pulls up. I'm outside, relaxing, but I need to get myself some water. I'm going to get myself some bottled water real quick. Now, we have another version of this. It's actually a much darker version. We're going to be coating that on another piece of plexiglass. I'll be ordering another sheet of that next. It's going to be much darker than this one right here. It's going to pick up even better because, like I said, more transparent the screen, not hard the image is going to pick up, but it's going to have a little bit of fight here and there. This is a darker one. We actually have a much darker silver, which is downstairs. And like I said, we're going to be coating that one probably as soon as the other surface gets here because I ordered me another surface to put up here. Much bigger one than this one. This one's going to be probably around maybe I want to get a 4x8 to tell you the truth. I would like to get a 4x8. If we can't get a 4x8, maybe we can get a 4x7 or a 4x6, something like that. I love this, man. Weather is nice today. It is real nice today. This is breathing weather. For people with my issues, this is good breathing weather, man. Not too hot, not too cold, just perfect. Now, if I can find a place that actually has the same kind of environment, just like this, every single day, it'd be heaven. Go over here and watch some of those demonstrations real quick. All right, we can play it around. Outer space screensavers. I'm gonna grab me some water. You guys a little higher up. Grab me a glass of water. Yeah, I bring a meter out here. Meter's not even gonna pick up out here. We can bring one out, but it's not gonna pick up out here. Not out here. We got way too much light out here. I'll grab me some water. think instead of buying me a piece of plexiglass, that'll be pretty expensive. I'm gonna get myself a PVC kind of tarp, see-through material, and build me a frame probably that will connect from here all the way from here to here. That way I can get the size that I want, and I don't have to worry about spending all this expensive money for getting that surface put in, because that surface was pretty expensive. That was $140 to get that surface. But I can build my own frame that connects from here to here and just basically put that stretch around PVC material, and that's it. Or the same kind of material they use for furniture, for basically covering your grandmother's top of the table. Yeah, that stuff is stretchable. And stretch it right over top of the frame, make a glass window out of it, coat it in with that new silver we got downstairs, and when I come out here and get ready, I just hang it up, clip, to the side, and I'm done. That's it. Make it portable. Put it down back in the basement when I'm done. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to build. I can stick my projector here in the kitchen. I can watch movies out here if I want to do it that way. And I want to fire this screen up. That's the gamer screen. That's the 100-inch edgeless. I'm going to fire this thing up so bad. But I'm tired. I had a long day today, and I really don't feel like it. That's going to be next. That's going down next. That right there is going to be converted to a motorized projection screen setup. Where do you see the blueprints for it? The frame I'm actually building it for. It'll allow me to take the frame, the screen, lock it into the frame, and when the screen comes down, it's going to lock in between two pieces of wood. That's going to make sure that that surface stays flat every single time it comes down. Much like a tension screen, but it's going to be inside of a frame. And then when I get done with it, I can swing the door open from the side, lift up the screen, take it in the house. That's the blueprints God just gave me. So pretty much I'm building like a casing out of wood for my motorized projection screen. 125-inch roll down with neon lights and everything. So it's beautiful when I get done with it. Built-in soundbar at the bottom. I got to get hold of that customer so I can get this thing dismantled, get that ready for him. This is perfect weather. Oh man, if it just stays like this would be fantastic. So now we gotta go on eBay, not eBay, I'm going on Amazon tonight and order this rug so it can fit this side. And I gotta repaint my deck on top of that. That's gotta be done too. Let's get my deck inspected for the winter time too, on top of that. Football highlights. I told you, coming Super Bowl, this is where I'm going to be at. I figured out which screen I'm going to use. This one or that one. And I'm going to be out here watching. I was talking to a customer, they think you got to spend a lot of money for a projector. No. I spent $500 on my projector. I just bought another Chrissy projector. It cost me $270. And that's why I tell people, when you buy projectors on eBay, do not use a debit card. Do not use PayPal debit at all. Because it is a really serious nightmare on getting your money back. I'm not joking with you. Always do PayPal to PayPal. I just did PayPal to PayPal. On a projector that broke on me, I got my money back in my account already. All I do is just send it back. Let's go with some, yeah. I found a customer today, 1080p Optima GT 1080p projector, yep, for $478 from a previous guy I bought from before. They'll send me little updates saying, hey, look, I got this for sale. Are you interested? And I'll direct them to a customer that can pick it up right away. $4K demonstrations. Now, if you're on the website right now trying to find the invisible technology, it's not there. We have to come in with the, we only do this to invoices only. So you contact us at the email address at the bottom. telling us exactly what you want. And from our end, we only sell in gallons only. From there, we can actually process your order. We send you our email address. We design you a invoice. We send it over to you. Two ways you can pay the invoice. You can pay it through PayPal, or you can pay it through a debit or credit card. Keep in mind, when it comes across, it's going to have a PayPal invoice on it. Just scroll down to the bottom. It's going to say pay with debit card or credit card. You make the order from there. Your order will be processed the same day, shipped out the next day. Now, I do have about 20 gallons of this on hand for stores that pick up 5 gallons at a time. That's what the containers are for, because they usually buy 5 gallons at one time. Well, if you're not going to use it for commercial use, this is fantastic to have a screen that you're going to have outside. You can watch the football game literally at 12 o'clock in the afternoon if you want to. Only Invisible has that technology. We were curious. Now, mind you, my deck, as I said before, it's 14 feet across. Easy. My projector is sitting from the 14 feet to another 3 feet in the kitchen, and it's shooting through 2 pieces of glass at the same time. Do you know that every time it hits a piece of glass, it dulls the image? And it was able to maintain the image out here at 9 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock in the morning, or 12 o'clock in the afternoon, from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock until now. We're running all that time. 6 o'clock is a cakewalk for the technology. As long as it can get through that 9, if it gets to that from 9 o'clock, it's easy. The hardest parts for the screen to get through would be around 12 to 3 to 4. That's the hardest. If it maintains that, everything else is a cakewalk for it. Now, this is a 7-coat application, which means the screen gives you the ability to adjust how dark you want it. What I like to do is put a piece of newspaper behind it, spray the screen, put a nice dusting on it. You don't have to paint the screen. You put a nice dusting on it. First time, let it dry, hit it again, hit it again, hit it again, and the screen will darken and darken and darken until you can't see the print anymore. It depends on how well you want to read the print, on how dark you want it. Now, the one we have downstairs is different. It's a much darker formula. I'll show you what that looks like. Let's see, let's go from here. I'll show you the other stuff we have now. This is another version of it, which is a much more darker product.
It is a world seemingly familiar, yet filled with fresh revelations. A young planet, old Earth.
That's the reflection bouncing off the glass. This is the darker version of it. This one's going out to one of the contractors. So this right here is their order. This is going to our company contract. That's for display for a showroom, because we have investors coming over to take a look at this showroom with that technology coming in to make their orders. That's the darker version of this technology. Now, what do you think we're going to pick up out here with? It ain't going to go well. So we're going to have to multiply this by 10 because the regular is not going to pick up out here. We got too much light kicking up out here. So, see? Meter can't pick up. Too much light out here. So we got to multiply this by 10. Mine goes up to 200,000. They just don't pick up out here. Got to put them up to 10. You got to pump 10. So we got to look at the peak. Hey. My thing is this. I love when people take a meter and they go, well, my meter has 4,000, 5,000. It doesn't make a difference if your meter has 4,000, 5,000. You're going to have to be to maintain a perfect image in that meter reading. So it's going to have to look like a TV at the same time you're displaying that meter reading. Because I can easily take a white screen and I can stick it in an all white room, lots of bright light, and put extra lights in it, and I can bring that meter all the way up to 2,000. I can bring it up to 4,000, 5,000, but the screen's washed out. What's the point? All you just proved is how much light you have in the room. What you failed at, you didn't show exactly, you didn't show a perfect image. You have to maintain a perfect image in the environment while you're displaying the meter readings at the same time. I'm pretty sure people I got contracts with, if they're working over all this money and they get a screen that you can only see part of it and half of it's washed out, I don't think the people that are coming in to buy that product are going to be too happy. They want to see that image look like a TV. And that's what you have to be able to prove. My name is attached to this technology. It has to be good. So here we are on a hold right now. Now you're saying, Ken, that's only 221. I want you to look real closely. See that meter reader at the bottom where it says 10 times? That's 10 times 221. Because if we put this on the regular meter reader for inside, it doesn't pick up. There's too much light out here for the meter to read. So this is 10 times. When we come out here around 12, this goes up to 6 to 7 times 10. Get that to focus in a little better there. There you go. So that's how much physical light there is out here. Like I said, even on a cloudy day, you're going to have more light outside than you're going to have inside your home. Got the blacks come up blacks, reds come up reds. That's how it's supposed to look. Just like a TV. You got people out there spending $30,000, $80,000, $100,000 for a TV outside. Because the only reason they buy TV outside because they can watch TV in the afternoon. Well, guess what? There's technology right there that you can watch in the afternoon. It won't cost you 30 grand. Problem solved. And under God's technology, problem solved within hours. It takes companies years and years to develop technology on this level. It takes us hours. That's why I put my faith in God. And I forgot to buy a bug zapper. What's the point? Summer's almost over anyway. I should buy one anyway. What the heck? Might as well. Now, as I said before, we're only doing 12 gallons for this week because I have the gamer screens now that are attached to the company. So the other company can pick up their end and start getting things ready on their end. It's kind of overwhelming. Keep in mind, it's very overwhelming to pick up and get orders out and so forth. They got to learn the system and all, so I can understand all that. That's understandable. It takes time for everybody to get up and get started. Everybody has their own pace. But until then, we'll have to pick up some of the slack because, like I said, on our end, this is a new product. I expect to see a profit off it in the same week, which I'm already going to see. And we already had the few people that actually are already interested in actually purchasing the technology from another company standpoint. So I have to get cracking on that too. So I can only put out so much paint, and I have to put out so many screens, and then I have to deal with other contracts right now as we speak. I was trying to spread myself too thin. I'm only one person, so So if you're interested in the Invisible Phoenix, as I said before, if you go to the website, you won't be to see it there. I have an email at the bottom. You can contact the email if you're interested. And we can set you up a PayPal invoice, send it over to you. Once the order is placed, your payment has been made. We'll start the process of shipping out your order. You'll receive a tracking number from us. You have your order in 2 to 3. If you're overseas, it should be 5 to 7. All shipping is free. Excuse me. Sorry about that, people. I apologize. Had a bit of a bad incident with some distilled water. Never had distilled water. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but distilled water. I got some in my shopping cart. I guess they couldn't find a water that I wanted. That to me. Man, that didn't go well. That stuff bloated the daylights out of me. Still burping over this stuff. So apparently it's good. It's healthy for you and all, but for some people, if you have acid reflux disease, it doesn't go so well. I think there's some minerals and stuff that they remove out of it. Basically, it causes a long reaction. I didn't realize that until I drunk 3 gallons of this stuff. So now I'm like flushing my system now with regular water and eating a lot of grapes, which are good for you because grapes basically detox the body, stuff like that. Trying to learn to eat healthier, trying to stay away from processed foods, more organic food, which is interesting because my mother eats a lot of organic foods, and I'm like, ugh, how? Now you eat when you're young? Oh, that's going to stop real quick. You'll get the call. I hate to laugh at it. 3 o'clock in the morning when that acid backs up into your system, it splashes through your nose and through your throat, and you'll get it. You're like, what the freak is this? Acid reflux. You don't want that stuff. Yeah, that's when your body's telling you, guess what? Party's over. Now you're gonna eat my way. I'm buying a lot of vegetables and fruits and stuff like that. All right, well, I'm gonna cut this video short right here. I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I said thank you for your time. Kenneth Bird from Crystal Age Technology Screens. Gotta go, and God bless.